Welcome back to another human fishing video. Today I'm gonna be doing one of the best panfish slash bram crappie baits for the winter and fall time. So today here I got me Mr. Crappie Strike Kings. These are really good. I like to run these doing when it's real cold, when the bite is slow. But I'm gonna show you how to rig these up. So what you do, go ahead and do another pack. You see how they got that nice little movement on them, like a little jiggle to it. That will get a fish attention real fast. Now I got my panfish kit right here. I'm gonna find me probably one of the smallest jig heads I can. Let me see, let's see. All these jig heads I have welded, I have made myself. But it's some in here that I have bought specifically for that thing. Okay. Alright. These jig heads I got here. Let's see, I'm gonna take the jig off this one. I cut a big size brim on this jig right here. Okay. So it's two kind of jigs. You got your fish eyeball. I just call them fish eyeball jigs. Regular jig with a little eyeball on it. And then you got the regular black jigs. Now, I say with this bait right here, you want that color, that nice color to it. So, as you can see, this is the size of the bait. The bait is mostly tail for that action. Now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get my hook, I'm gonna get my jig, and I'm gonna thread the jig through the top. Make sure not to hook yourself. I'm gonna go all the way back with it. Feel where it's at. You're gonna push up with it. Then you're gonna slide it forward. And there you go. Got your little crappie slash gem rig. Now this is real good to fish around rocks. Medium cover, slight cover, not hard cover. The baits I'm gonna be showing later is gonna be for hard cover. Let's go ahead and move on to the second bait, the hard baits. Yeah, the hard baits. Now I like to run three. I like to run three different kind of hard baits. The first one, if you're an OG, you know it. The beetle spin. The beetle spin is a really underrated fishing thing. It's very underrated. I have caught all species of fish, even channel catfish, flatheads, all kind of fish. I think I caught my most personal white bass on this reel, on this same setup. It's a really good setup to use. Like I said, you wanna fish it slow. Now what I do, I'll get a weightless bobber, tie it, and have like probably about like a foot of line off, and just let it go really slow through the water, really slow. Now, another thing I like to use, if you're another OG, a rooster tail. But I like to use mine the same color as like a trout or some kind of bug. Now, I like this one a lot because I can cast it on my very small ultralight, as is right here. This is my Ugly Stik Quantum. It's like one of my first reels I had. This has been through a lot. This has fought countless catfish on small jigs. Very good for this. I was able to, I can cast this little jig a long ways. Crappie jig also, since it's a little bit heavier and it got that mass to it. But yeah, one of my favorite reels so far. Well, ultralight reels, of course. Let's move on to my second one. Now, instead of fishing from like a boat or a pier, I like spoons. These spoons right here, bait size spoons, will mimic a minnow really good. As you can see, all the baits I'm picking are around this same size. And that's because that's almost the same size as bait fish. Like bait fish, let's say like minnows, baby shad, baby hickory shad. It's all a mix of them. Now I like it because I like this right here because it got that weight to it. And if you want a 6 or 10 pound line setup, you can send this a long way. I've caught stripers on this right here before, catfish. I actually caught one of my personal best channel catfish. Yeah, I caught one of my personal best channel catfish on that. Another thing I like to use is a micro jig. Now these are my homemade micro jig. I got different colors right here. Let's see. I got the curly tail one. It's really small micro jig. And I got this one right here. These are for only, these would I put my sabiki rig on to catch my crappie, all the other stuff. It works good too. I don't see nothing wrong with it most of the time. Then, you know, you got your paddle tail swimmers. Or your fish like paddle tail. This is one that I made a long time ago. And me and my brother helped make. It is a glitter infused one. With a black ink top. Yeah, so what you do, you get you like a beetle spin size jig head, put it through the back and it'll reach out probably like right about here. And you want to fish just kind of moderate fast. It's pretty good though, pretty good. Let's move on to the crappie baits. Now for crappie, however you want to call it. They have bigger mouths. Y'all know this. They got way bigger mouths. So what I like to do, I like to take, when I do that hook, okay. I like to take one of these Z-Mans, and I like to take an offset hook. Or you call it a bass hook. You want to put it through the front, bring it back out, to the top, put it through the back, measure it off, stick it up, front, stick it up, and there you go. You got your nice crappie set up. Now I'll fish this on structure, like trees, piers, banks. This is a really good bait. And you know, if you catch a big enough crappie or a crappie, this will swallow this. A crappie will swallow this whole thing like a minnow. But like I said, the other things I use in here, like these bait size things, these for like big brim, bass too. These are really good for bass. So yeah, I guess it's the video today. I'll be linking in the description the Mr. Crappie Strike King baits right here and these Z-Mans. And I gotta remember if I can find the link for this right here. And I will be linking these jig heads in the description too if I can find these too. But if not, just know you got the Z-Mans for the crappie. And for the crappie and brim, you got the Strike King Mr. Crappie. Alright, thanks for the video. No. Y'all have a good day.